Hey guys, so today's video is gonna be a little different because I'm taking a little trip to Joann's. Now, I've never been to Joann's and there's no Joann's in my area, so I Googled and it's like 35 minutes away. So I was like, oh, I can do that. So we're gonna go to Joann's, get some fabric, see what's in that town, get something to eat, and get back over this side. And then I will share with you some romance. So I have been reading a lot of romance, so I'm excited, super excited to tell you what the books I've been reading for summer and the mood I was in and why I chose some of these books, and they're juicy. So see y'all in a few. Let's head to Joann's. Got here. The ride was pretty smooth. I wish I knew that it was here because I've passed this exit so many times and now I know where it's at. It's gonna be one of those quick trips when I'm heading to my parents. I could just stop by here because it's really like good, and it's a mall. It's a mall. I'm hoping that I just go in and out and don't get caught up nowhere else in this mall. I'm on a budget. All right, guys. So let's get in there. I was a little bit overwhelmed, but I was in there for about an hour and a half. So about an hour and a half, and I did some damage. So you'll see all the stuff I get in a few. But I was overwhelmed, and I didn't even get everything that I thought I was going to get because everything else attracted me. So basically, I got fabric that I can't get in my hometown. Like they just don't have it. So I didn't get like the basic cottons where I can find at my local. I got fabric where they just don't have, and fabric that I want to make stuff out of, and so I'm excited for that. But also I'm glad I did sign up on the email because I was able to use my coupons, and that made a huge difference. And when I looked at how much money I saved with all them damn coupons, I'm glad I bought it with me. They also had a lot of fabric that was like 30% off, 60% off, that kind of deal. So that was really helpful. And then of course those patterns were all like $1.99. So they'll see me again, but not for a while. Not for a while. Unless I have something that I can't find that I need, like some kind of notion that I need. But other than that, we will see. So, but I just need to find something to eat around here before I head on the road again. And yeah, so that's where we at, guys. All right, guys, I'm home, and this week I decided that I was gonna just try to do some more dresses, and I did a knit dress, which is what you saw in the beginning, which is this white dress back here. And one of the things about the knit that I noticed, it was one of those scraps that I picked up from the store I told you guys about, because I cannot find knit for some reason in my area. Like I have to drive out somewhere to get it. Normally New York, or if I see it in the store, it's coming in scraps where that's how they got them. Makes no sense to me, but that's what it is. So I wanted to get fabrics that I can't get here. So when I made this dress, and you can see the video here, I wasn't comfortable in it. I felt it was a little too stuck to me. It didn't felt like I could move easily in it, and I was just self-conscious about my tummy area and all that. But one thing I noticed about this knit it didn't have that much stretch. The stretch on this, it wasn't as much. I have other knits that the stretch is absolutely amazing, but I didn't have enough material. So this was the only one that I had enough. So I know for sure for my size, I'm going to need at least 4 yards to be able to do what I need to do for this dress, because it is a longer dress. Now, if it wasn't this long, it would be like maybe 3.5. So I think I'm going to redo this dress in a shorter version, but I have options now, because now that I know Joann is really not that far of a drive. It was about, I would say, 40 minutes. Coming back felt a little longer, but then it also felt shorter because I knew where I was at now, because there was a lot of traffic. So next time I know, especially going there on a weekend, is that I need to leave and go there when they just open, so I can get back and avoid all the traffic. So, but I'm glad I know where it is. The communication there was so much fun, because there's so many people in there that was just in the fabric area, was in the pattern area, because the patterns were on sale, guys. McCall and McCall and all the Simplicity. My receipt's somewhere in here, but all of them I got for $1.99. All the patterns that I did pick up. Butterick was just, I think I rack up mostly on Butterick, and then of course McCall, and of course Know Me. So it was like I was having fun to the point where there were so many draws that I didn't even touch the surface of the amount of pattern that they have in the store. Like, I literally was in just maybe 4 drawers I was able to get in, and I was pulling so much. After a while I said, yes, stop. So it is an addiction. I can see why so many people own a lot of pattern, because if you're going to get a pattern for a discounted price of $1.99, yeah, you're just gonna buy it. And then also knowing that if I mess up, I have a location I can go to rebuy it and not buy it online, because online to me is way more expensive. It was like a kid in a candy store, guys. I had so much fun. Then I shared we're talking to this lady, and I shared that I'd never been to Joann's before, and she said, she asked me what area, and I told her, and she said, oh yeah, because the other area that where people will most likely go, it is much further than where you live. I said, yeah, so it is kind of better to just go over to another state, because where I live, I'm between 3 states. It's 3 states, like it's like a triangle. So I have options, because I'm like at the tip of one state and the beginning of the other 2. So it's a plus for me, but then also it's like some things that are for the people that live in my area that you would think is further for me. So even sometimes I tell people I'm better off going to Brooklyn than some parts of where the state I live in. So yeah, that should tell you. Anyway, so let's go into this. The video might be long because I have a lot to show you guys. I had a nice budget because I knew I was going to do damage, so I was prepared. I still didn't go over my budget. I was close, but I didn't go over. But I got a lot. And I guess because I was buying so much, people literally were staring at me at the counter when they were like cutting all this fabric for me. I got a lot of stuff. So let's go with the knit. Most of what I got were knits. And then I'm going to show you the pattern and what I intend on doing with some of these knits. So let's start with this beautiful fall perfect knit color. Look at this, guys. Look at this rich color. Like, it's kind of like a pink. I don't know how it's showing up on the camera, but I got 4 yards of this. I believe this is 4 yards. Yeah. And this is such the stretch on this, the things I'm going to make out of this. I'm hoping to get a top and a skirt out of this. That's the hope. That's the hope. If not, it might be a dress, but I have an option because I have this in several colors. So this is one. Then I got it in this color. Look at this color, guys. Ah, how pretty is this? And I got it in this color. Now this color, I screamed when I saw this. I said, oh, this is coming home. Look at this color. Look how perfect this is for fall. this is definitely a dress. This is definitely a dress. And I looked at this and I thought about this one. But this one was the white one was a markup dress for, because the side of this dress is supposed to have some form of ruching going on, and I couldn't do it with this fabric for some reason because it was enough stretch for me, and it was just it was fitted. Yeah, so I thought, okay, this one has way more stretch, like way more stretch to it than that one, and also it is a better knit than that one, because like I said, that was some scraps that I bought. So I'm excited for this. So that's all for that kind of knit. Now the other ones I got is for my birthday. Now for my birthday dress, which I will show you the pattern. Yes, ambitious, and I'm going to make it early, and I'm also going to make it with the knitted fabric. I have some scraps. I am going to make the markup with that first to see how it comes out before I actually dig into this one. So I have two options, but I think I'm going to go with this color. Again, this is burgundy. I think it's just going to be pretty, but I'm putting it aside so you can get an idea of what I'm trying to make with this. I also have it in green, and I love green, and I don't really have anything fancy in green, but I also have another stretch fabric that I have bought for the holiday season that I never use that is an option. I totally forgot I had that, and I said, oh, that's an option. So, but I have this. So this is iffy. I think it's most likely gonna be this dress, this color for that dress. Then I got some suit stuff. No, let me get, no, I got more knits. Oh Lord, yeah, forgot. I got a lot, guys. I went ham. Then I got this knit as well. So this is another option, and I love this color. I think this color will look nice on my skin tone. So this is also an option for some dress. Like most of this is dress. You guys know I'm a dress girl. I did some pants. I do love making jumpsuit now, but I also think this might be a jumpsuit situation. And I'm gonna show you a pattern that's a jumpsuit that I'm thinking is gonna go with that. So let's put this aside so I can give you guys an idea. Alright, I think that's all the knit we got. Yes, so I'm done with the knit. So then I got this. Now you know the plaid, the pleat. This is just so fall. I want to make an oversized shirt to wear like a duster or a coat. You know, when the weather is, actually now I could get away with wearing this, because let me tell you, it is 60 degrees, 50 something degrees by the time the sun comes down. So you're in sweater already, long sleeve. That's kind of weather we're having now. The daytime feel like summer, and the even time, again, I'm in the mountain. So when you're in the mountain, the temperature like can go drastically different between the morning and the night. But I think I have something I can make what I'm envisioning with this, or I'm gonna have to modify something that I have similar and make my own pattern. But this is what I have an idea for, and I think it would just look good just to throw over something, your clothes, and just, you know, for fall. So that's what I thought. Then I have some suit ideas that I have in my head. Are we in a suit? Yes. So this is definitely for a pantsuit. So you guys know I love this kind of heavy duty fabric to use. I'm not sure exactly. I think this is a wool blend fabric. Yeah, I think this is a wool blend fabric, but it's heavy. So this is definitely like hot. So I'm gonna make like a suit with this, similar to what I did earlier in the year. I think my first outfit from January, something similar to that, and I have enough material that I can make that with. And then I have this for a coat. So this was on sale, and I was so happy because it was a little pricey, but of course gotta make my coat. I have about three pattern now, so I have to decide which one I want to use. It's gonna be definitely one of the bigger, longer coat, but that's how much fabric I got, so that I have enough that I can use. It's just now I gotta figure out what to line it with, and I haven't decided yet. But I know for lining fabric, I could get that anywhere. I could even get that at Walmart. I'm sure Walmart has lining fabric, because that's where I got the last from. And then the most expensive fabric that I bought, faux leather, guys. I always wanted a leather pants. And I attempted to make one before, but the leather fabric I had was such a loud, you walk in and you could just hear me from a mile away kind of fabric, and I was just like so turned off by it. So when I saw this and I felt how soft this was and how good it looked, I said, okay, I'm gonna make the most basic pants with this, because it doesn't matter as long as the pants fit nice and I can wear the hell out of this at, you know, starting the end of the year when it gets, you know, when it starts getting really, really cold, and winter. And I am so here for this. This is going to be literally basic fitted pants, that probably one of the pants I've made before, and it's just going to be in this. And it's going to be one of those I'm going to treasure, because for the price of the material and the time it takes to make it and the dedication I have, I probably could have bought some cheaper ones online. But then again, the quality of this is gonna last me longer. So I have to tell myself it was worth it. So this was the most expensive fabric I bought, guys. It was pricey. Yeah. Even though it still had a good discount down, even with that it was pricey. And then I bought some muslin. You know, you gotta all the fabric, yes. Gotta have some muslin, especially for these things I'm making for, I can use these for you know, I can't even think. But yeah, so let's talk about the fact that I did not know New Jersey is like New York, where they no longer provide a bag, you have to buy it. So I had to buy this bag, which I like. Craft no one is watching. Craft like no one is watching. So yeah, so this is gonna be my bag every time I go now to Joann, just to know that I gotta bring my own bag. I have to remember that now, because just imagine me coming out the store with all these fabric and no bag. Yeah. All right, let's talk about my birthday dress. So it's gonna be this one here with the plunging neckline. Guys, remember last year, I think it was last year or the year before, I made the plunging line shirt, and I've worn it a couple of times with that silky brown fabric. So, but this one is a dress, and I like the split coming up in the front, so even though it's long, it's still going to give a sexy appeal, because I have to have some kind of leg showing for my birthday. So I am definitely going to make C, because the other ones, the plunging line with these big boobs that I have, is just not going to be it for me. So it's definitely going to be what is in the red, this view right here, view C, and I'm excited for that. The other option is also this one, and this is McCall's, and this again, they were all on sale, guys. So this one I'm thinking of also view C, because I need long sleeve, and I really like the neckline on this. So it is it's not showing in here, but look at the back of this dress for view A. The back of the dress is plunging. Hopefully you guys can see it. Look at this plunging line in the back. I didn't even notice that. So that's an option. But you know, your girl can't do the whole back down, because she got to get something to lift these boobs up. So that's not happening. So we are definitely sticking to the C, where we're going to have a back. And so yeah, so we are doing view C. So think of any of these dresses and think of this color. Just think of this, and that's just how I am thinking. And so I'm probably going to make both, only because I feel like it's holiday season. I'm always having something to do, and this year I'm making a mission to go somewhere, some Broadway play, you know, American Ballet Company. You know, I am Alec Haley's dance group. I used to do all of those guys. That was my thing. So I'm gonna make dresses so I can go out, even if I have to go out by myself. I'm fine with that. So we got 2. It's a lot. It's a lot. So then I have this dress, and I bought this dress not for the simple fact is I made rouging on the white dress in the summertime, but I wanted a pattern that I thought I wanted to just practice with. And again, $1.99, can't beat that. So I'm gonna make this green one right here, and I have enough knitted fabric to make this. Like I can pick, choose, and refuse. And maybe the green one might go for this one here, which is view number B. And so that's what I think I'm gonna do with this one, just because I'm just really interested in doing more rouging. And so that'd be my practice. I got some Butterwick, had a lot, so most of these other ones are gonna be Butterwick. Now I got it based for basic top, so here goes a basic top. And I think this is just so tradition, and you can never go wrong with these kind of basic top. Mainly this one right here, and go to work, you know, that kind of deal. They had all these wrap dresses that probably not for this season, but at $1.99 was gonna leave it. So then they have this vintage kind of dress, and I was here for it. So I'm thinking of view A, view C, because of long sleeve. So I like this one. Of course it wouldn't be this fabric. I have like a black fabric, so I might make this in black because I think it's just such a classic traditional kind of dress that you just can't go wrong with. Then here we go, knit. Another example of a knitted dress that I'm going to definitely try, and this is this one here. I'm going to do view B. I like view A as well. I do like the whole cut to the side, and it comes with pants, guys. So this also has pants in the back, so this entire thing is, you get all of that. So there's multiple outfits going on this that I like, but I think I'm gonna make a basic knitted dress for this one right here. And I think because this is just going to be my go-to kind of everyday go, and I like that it has a split for the fall. So this is just in the fall. It's going to be one of the early ones I make, because when I made that dress, I'm telling you, I made it Monday morning. That is, if I include cut time, the time it takes me to cut the pattern out and to sew, I was able to do this in, I think, 2.5 hours. To cut it and to sew it. So it is a quick one, so just keep that in mind, that something like this, it is not a lot of pieces. So this is one of those quick go-to. And because I have a bunch of stuff coming up, like book events coming up in September, this would be nice. Even if it got a little chilly, put a jeans jacket over it. So I'm thinking I'm going to make at least 1 or 2 of this on this pattern. And then here goes the lifestyle one, which I like because you get so many pattern in this. This is why I love Butterick. Even though it's considered like the older women kind of pattern, it is work friendly. It is like that wardrobe that you can get so much out of, because look at all of these patterns that you get in here, and I pay $1.99. So you got shirt, you got dress, short dress, you got a long dress, and you got pants. You can't go wrong with a pattern like this because there's so much you can do. Not only that, because it's a basic, you can use this to modify to make other things that's not included, which I like. So this is why I think for the dress, it is definitely duster kind of dress. See how she's wearing it like a duster here. So I know I can definitely use this to make something that I wanted to make that I can wear as throw over. And then here comes the, I ain't gonna call it what I normally call it, because but this is another one. This is McCall's, and this is basic. Look at the basic top. I have some fabric that I have yet to use that I was planning on using this summer. They're poplins, and I think this can use for, is it on the back? It give you option. It doesn't, but I could definitely use it for from poplin. Yeah. So I love these kind of top. Then there's, of course, there's some more basic shirt. This top got ripped and this was the only one, so I just took it anyway. But another, again, basic shirts. Classic basic shirt, can't go wrong. This one is the one that I wanted to use for what I tell about the jumpsuit. Y'all, look at this 70s vintage jumpsuit. Look. Oh, I'm gonna make this. I am definitely gonna make this. I'm gonna make this. Oh, I just love it. I think I'm definitely making B. A looks like it's just gonna be too much work. I'm not ready for A. With the pocket and how it comes off, because I've made something recently like that. So I'm looking at B first for this one. But yeah. Almost, guys. Almost. Then we got the jacket. So this is a jacket that I am not sure about if this is what I'm going to use for this fabric yet. Which is this one. Or this other one that I had, this other haul I did a few days ago. But I like how this is beginner friendly. She has a tutorial, step-by-step tutorial. So I am going to be using this because my issue is not so much making the basic. The frame is the lining. I am not, lining was like the death of me when I did that one jacket the first time with lining. So this is where I'm going to struggle with this, but I'm excited to make this. Excited to make this. Okay, almost there. Oh Lord. This is another Butterick classic. It is a shirt dress. It's a jacket dress, sorry. It is a jacket dress, and I saw this and I was definitely here for it. Again, a jacket dress. Like, you cannot go wrong with this. I think this is just such a classic, and it depends on the fabric you use. You can make it where it's just very timeless, but I love this, and it's, you get 3 different pattern. Most likely it is going to be a B. I'm very much thinking a B. Then I got again some more basic, and love this one in the corner. All of them actually would wear. I wear all of them, depends on the season. But I really love this cut, the B, few B. This one I saw last year, everybody was making it, and then we have, I think, what is that brand? Off-White, I think, had made a like similar version of it, where, you know, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot more people wear. But when she came out with her pattern, I wanted it, but of course I couldn't find it nowhere near me. But they had it. Again, can't beat the price. Look at that. Look at that. So I am looking at making the long version, which is version A, and I have enough knit, because it is knit. Yeah, stretch and I got a lot in here, so we'll see where that goes. This is the other jumpsuit that I'm going to make, but I have fabric for that in my closet. I am going to be making A, and that is this right here, but I'm making A. So I'm making a long sleeve one with this kind of silk fabric. I have enough for that, so I'm here for this. Ooh, yeah, we're losing stuff. I also have this one, which I'm going to be making this version in the picture. But this is another jumpsuit. I'm making this one in the picture right here, the long one. So this one is different kind of pants you can make, and also you can make it in the short version. So I'm here for this one. Okay. And last 3. I've got another jacket dress. I saw this, I said yes. Absolutely. Yes, this is a practice. This is a practice. I'm practicing with this, guys. I'm practicing. And then the black material that I got, the suit, I'm considering making this complete suit with what I picked up. So this was what I had in mind when I got the suit. And then the last pattern, and the only reason why I got this pattern is because I want to try to make bustier, but you know, with this boobs is an issue. So I got this one because it was plus size, and the cups they had the cup size that would go with for me. And I feel like, because again, I didn't pay that much for the pattern, so if it doesn't work for what I cut, I can always go pick some more up when I'm ready. But this is going to be for practice purposes, because I want to start making bustier kind of outfit, but fit me and look flattering on me. So I got this because it was plus size, and this girl is known for them. So I was like, let me try this out. I would never wear it like this. Absolutely not. Your girl is never that comfortable with her boo-boo out like that. But I want to make it where the frame of it is there, but then of course I have straps, I have other support where it's just not going to be like in your face, because of course she doesn't have much boobs like me. But this is just a practice on, and that's it. So everything else is bunch of threads and some bias tape. So here we go. So I'm gonna need those for some of the patterns I bought. Calls for some bias tape. I didn't really have to buy it there because I have a Walmart that sells bias tape, and I'm probably sure they're probably a little cheaper, but I wasn't sure about these color, so I bought it specifically because of the color. But like basic white and black and all of that, I know I can get that here. And that's it, guys. I am such a hoarder for pattern at this point. That's 10. Oh my God. 19 patterns, guys. 19. So I went ham. I went ham. All right. Let me know if you've been to Joann's. You got Joann's near you. Do you go in there a lot? For people who are into journaling, they had a whole section in there that was for journaling stuff. And I just didn't even bother going over there because I said I didn't come in here for that. So I'm going to keep go the direction I come in for. You know, I'm going to get the material stuff. So yeah. So let's talk about what I read. Now this video is super long, but you know, I still got to give you out some book stuff. Yeah. So I thought about doing 2 separate videos, but I think I'm gonna just I think I'm gonna do 2 separate videos because I think this video is gonna be long. I'm just gonna name this video my first time in Joann's and a haul, and that will be for tomorrow. And then for Tuesday, let's talk about the romance that I have read. So yeah, we're gonna come back for part 2. Thanks for watching, guys, and let me know, you know, what kind of, if you like the birthday ones that I showed you, if you think that's gonna be like a cute birthday dress. Let me know if you guys are sewers, and you know, what do you think about some of the stuff that I have. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.